Hello, it's me. Back at you guys again with another unscripted random rant video because I truly. What are we doing? Guys, what's going on? And when I say that, I'm talking about the internet and media and interaction with the sort. It's so bad. It's so bad. A lot of things kind of sprung me to want to discuss this, but you might laugh to know that one of those reasons was Watch Mojo. If you're not aware, Watch Mojo is a YouTube channel that makes a bunch of algorithmically appreciated list videos. The top 10 guitar solos, the top 10 sexy female movie villains, top 10 flavors of sludge. They've been around for about 20 years, but they haven't really been relevant in the YouTube zeitgeist in about a decade. Until recently, where there was a video essay someone made about the downfall of Watch Mojo, and whoever runs the Watch Mojo account left a very fiery comment on that video talking about relevance and being ahead of the curve. We mastered our signature style and many cried as it looked more like VH1, MTV, ESPN and not what the vocal minority viewed as quote YouTube content. A direct quote from the comment. Pretty strong words from inventor of videos like top 10 ways this generation is cooked. That's a real video, by the way. I didn't have to even look up crazy Watch Mojo titles because that video was uploaded today. So obviously this is just hilarious and embarrassing, but it kind of proves the point of the original downfall video made by what's his name, Voyan. It all the more proves his points that he says you don't even need to watch the video. It says right in the description, all algorithm, no principles, which I know sounds silly, but this kind of led me into thinking more so myself about just the general content sphere that we are living through, because a vast majority of it, in my opinion, boils down to those exact same four words: all algorithm, no principles. I mean, obviously every internet service, content creation website is algorithmically made to serve the most content possible and keep you on the website, keep you coming back to the website. It doesn't care for what videos you watch as long as you watch something. And if you didn't know that's how it all worked, surprise! It's all deliberately made to be addictive. And something kind of sad to note is that some people, including myself, are just kind of accepting it that way. And I include myself in that conversation due to a little app called Instagram. I got Instagram for the first time in my life back in July of last year. And these 10 months have been a graduous realization that Instagram is not just a place to upload my fun pictures from my Africa trip. It is also evil in that it ended up kind of destroying my self-confidence, because Instagram is specifically focused on communicating with people and maybe meeting new people, and the way they wire you to think about what you should post, and ended up turning into an endless game of comparing myself to literally everyone. And that's before even getting into the reels. Oh my goodness, it's hot garbage, all of it. It is just TikTok. And so is YouTube Shorts. It's just TikTok. And TikTok is just the even dumbered down version of prime YouTube algorithmic monetizable content creation, which often leads to rage bait and slop taking center stage. And what's craziest to me is that I kind of grew up with the earliest versions of these in my most formative years. I've had a phone since I was in 3rd grade. Here's a picture of me with all of my phones. Here's video of me trying to unlock my first phone that I had. It's been an hour and a half and this thing is still not on. It's almost like it's been dead for years. Oh my god, I still have this picture on my phone. Turn the frick on. Well... Specifically being in middle school within the years 2016, 17, and 18. I remember the horrifically stupid amount of prank channels whose sole purpose is to annoy everyone in their lives, including strangers, sometimes leading to them actually committing crimes or encouraging people to commit crimes. I remember the mind-numbing amount of YouTube drama between its top creators, leading to seemingly endless call-out videos and response videos, alongside pay-per-view boxing matches, a migraine-inducing amount of diss tracks and other songs, which were all terrible, and of course the endless plugging of merch. Don't forget to grab the latest t-shirt from your favorite suicide victim disrespecter. And also, I remember just the entirety of 2016, which was bad, by the way. Too many people that have... Oh, hey, screen, can you come up, please? I see too many people, especially people my age, that have nostalgia for 2016, and I just want to remind everyone that we all hated it back then. A media sphere, especially in America, that was the first of its kind, just an overload of chaos. To the point where me, as a 12-year-old, would look to the adults in my life asking about, what they think of this situation, and they're like, oh yeah, this is not normal at all. And now, 10 years later, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. Part of that, from my perspective, is just the country I live in, the United States of America. But another part of that is that there wasn't really an effort when it comes to, the media sphere to not have as crazy of a year as 2016. And so we've just kind of had 2016 plus for 10 years now, which has evolved into what I described earlier. And for me specifically, it's the way that my brain works and the way I grew up, I guess I was just way more prone to get sucked into these kinds of things. Yes, back in 2018, I was watching the drama YouTube channels. I didn't like watching any of it, but I did it anyways. And that's kind of the craziest part, is that, a lot of us, we, realize that this is all terrible. But, what are we doing to counteract the terrible? I had a very interesting discussion about this with my therapist today. The liner details I'm not really going to get into, but I am going to say that today was the first time that I turned notifications for YouTube off on my phone, and also fully deleted Instagram, because I want to try my best into rejecting the slop. I also did a YouTube subscription purge earlier today, specifically unsubscribing from people who generated a lot of shorts content that I would easily fall into. And no shade to these guys, but there's this account called the NFR Podcast who makes the sloppiest of slop content when it comes to hip-hop discourse. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna engage with YouTube content that I think is worthwhile, because I've grown up on YouTube. I love the YouTube space. I love making YouTube content for fun. even though I haven't done a lot of it lately.
But that's because of school, guys. Please.
But I'm trying to decrease the amount of brain melting. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you to those who cared to watch the whole video and listen to me instead of getting distracted by shorts. And, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. Today, Drake's Iceman album is coming out in a few hours, which I'll listen to. We'll probably have some slop on it. Slop music is a whole other discussion. But hey, if I don't like it, then I could always go back and listen to some worthwhile groups, like Mr. Bungle.